boys, today we are back, and in today's video I am going to be going over Joe Pyfer versus Israel Adesanya that happened last night. And boys, it's over. It's over for Izzy. I knew it was over beforehand, but it's officially over for Israel Adesanya. He just lost to Joe Pyfer, who's not even that good. And I hate to be that guy, but look, I predicted it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I saw a lot of people picking Izzy, saying Joe Pyfer's not high level, which is true. Like, Joe Pyfer's really not that high level. Joe Pyfer didn't look that good last night against Izzy. I'm not going to lie. He did not look that good. He got takedowns, which Izzy's always been susceptible. I think that's the word. Susceptible to takedowns. We saw him get good takedowns. He was getting rocked by Izzy in 2026. Izzy genuinely almost had him out of there for 10 seconds. He was doing good. Izzy was putting the pressure on, standing right in front of Pyfer, eating Pyfer shots for a little bit. So Pyfer didn't look that good, but in the build-up, I just thought, if you have 25 minutes in there with Joe Pyfer, he's a knockout artist. He does have insane power. So I didn't think Izzy was going to be able to, stay in there for 25 minutes. If this was a 15-minute fight, it didn't even go past 10 minutes, but you know what I mean? Izzy couldn't have been in there for 25 minutes with such a dangerous guy, because Izzy just has zero fucking finishing ability. I want to talk about that. Well, first off, I said I'll talk about this. Joe Pyfer is going to brutally knock out Israel Adesanya at UFC Seattle. He didn't brutally knock him out. He did, ground and pound him out, but it wasn't that brutal. But I thought Izzy was going to go out cold. I thought one of those shots, Izzy was eating those shots low key. So good on Izzy for eating hella shots. But I thought one of those was going to put him out cold. But yeah, I kind of predicted this. But still my videos get no views. But whatever. Moving on. Let's talk about the actual fight. Izzy looked good that first round. It's so hard. It was so hard for me to pick against Joe Pyfer, because Joe Pyfer has finishing ability. Israel Adesanya at this stage in his career has absolutely zero finishing ability. Not even 1% of finishing ability. He has genuinely 0% finishing ability. Bro, those shots he was landing on Pyfer were fucking pillow baby shots, and Pyfer was getting rocked by some of them, which was kind of insane. But Izzy landed good knees. But bro, his punches are so fucking slow. Oh my god, watching Izzy last night, I'm pretty sure I could slip and rip Izzy with a shot right now, and I've never trained a day in my life. His shots looked so fucking terrible, bro. They looked so weak and so baby, so pillow pitter pat baby shots, which sucks because I don't fuck with Izzy heavy, but I like Izzy. You know what I'm saying? He's not my favorite, but I also don't not like him. Because he used to put on crazy fights, but ever since, the Cannonier, the Vittori, and post Paulo Costa, his fights weren't that good. But pre Paulo Costa, they were crazy. Obviously, that knockout against Alex Pereira was generational. Even though I was a Pereira fan, seeing Izzy knock him out like that was fucking crazy. And I have a theory about that. I got to remember when I want to talk about that. But Israel Adesanya just had zero finishing ability, so that's why I couldn't pick him. The leg kicks last night were money, though. Israel Adesanya's leg kicks were absolutely fucking schooling Joe Pyfer. Pyfer has been susceptible to leg kicks. You saw that in the Abdul Razak Al Hassan fight. He was fucking almost out of there with leg kicks by him. Jack Hermanson landed a ton of kicks. Pyfer had a really hard time checking them. But, bro, the leg kicks last night were just amazing from Izzy. I thought he was going to get him out of there with a leg kick TKO, but he just can't finish a fight on the feet. He's a decision guy. He's an outpoint you. But the thing I did like about this fight with Izzy, usually Izzy's fights are a little bit boring now at the later stage of his career. He sits on the outside, he picks, he tries to counter shot, tries to just not lose instead of trying to win. Bro, he went after Pyfer, I'm not going to lie. He was standing right in front of Pyfer, fucking face-to-face with Pyfer, going for him, which I respect that shit, but in the build-up, Izzy said he doesn't care about wins and losses. He just wants to feel that, feeling again of getting in an actual fight. So respect Izzy. Because he stood there and traded with Pyfer. He wanted to brawl with Pyfer. Maybe that's what led to his downfall, but he wanted to brawl with Pyfer. He was genuinely just standing in front of him the entire fight. Barely any head... what happened to Izzy's defense and head movement? That shit used to be so good, or am I tripping? But, recently, bro, holy shit. His defense is ass. But, fair play to him. He just stood right in front of Pyfer and wanted to throw down with him, which I enjoyed. I thought this was a great fight. This 2-round fight, this was one of the better fights of the year, I'm not going to lie. The hype, the crowd, bro, the Seattle crowd's genuinely different. But, fuck Seattle because they beat the Patriots, and the Patriots are my team in football. But, Massachusetts guy till I die. But, yeah, this fight was great. The first 2 rounds were just amazing, all action. Second round was great. And then Pyfer just landed a few too many shots because Izzy was just standing in front of him, which I fucked with. I fucked with it. The fight was crazy, but Pyfer got Izzy up against the fence, started teeing off on him a little bit. Izzy's nose was bleeding heavily. Pyfer got the takedown. Almost got Izzy in a body triangle, almost submitted him. Izzy gets out of it, but just rolls to his back and just, I don't know if he accepted it, but he wasn't. I'm going to show a funny ass video here in a second, but oh my God, it's so funny. I saw it on Twitter. But Izzy just like, I don't know. He didn't give up, of course, but he just went to his back. I don't know why he went to his stomach. I don't know why he just flattened himself out like that. I guess he was afraid of the choke maybe, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The ending was kind of sad. Pyfer just fucking wailing on him, like. And Pyfer didn't even look that good, bro. He did land huge shots. He just had the power advantage. He pushed Izzy up against the cage. And I don't know if this was, Joe Pyfer said it was intentional, but he said once he knew his leg, once Joe Pyfer knew his own leg was cooked, that he knew Izzy would come forward, and that's what he wanted. So I don't know what the fuck Joe Pyfer was saying. I kind of felt bad for Pyfer. I'm not a Pyfer fan. I'm not gonna lie. I like Izzy way more than Pyfer. But like what the shit he was saying, like post fight with like the suicide shit. I mean, that was pretty sad. But yeah, I don't know if Pyfer is genuinely telling the truth there, but his leg was cooked. But he pushed Izzy up against the fence, and then when Izzy was flattened out on the ground, it was just over. Landed big blows. Pyfer, like, this performance didn't impress me. Like, do I think he beats Nasruddin Imavov? No, I think Imavov beats Pyfer easily. I think DDP probably beats Pyfer. Who else? Brendan Allen probably has a chance of beating Pyfer, maybe. Although I could see Brendan Allen getting shinned. Strickland versus Pyfer, that would be a fun fight. I think Strickland just, after that last performance, I think Strickland just goes right through Pyfer, just schools him on the feet. Chimaev, I think, would beat Pyfer. Like, this performance didn't prove that, like, Pyfer's high level to me, because in my opinion, Izzy's not high level anymore, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, Pyfer didn't look amazing. Izzy didn't look amazing either. It was just a fun fight. Like, I actually really enjoyed the fight. And yeah, I want to say this theory I have. Look at Izzy's record. Lost to Blachowicz. That didn't really matter because he came back and won 3 in a row. That loss to Alex, like, ignited something in him that, like, he needed to beat Alex Pereira. Comes back in the rematch, slimes out Alex Pereira. In my opinion, that is what Izzy, like, that moment, him beating Alex Pereira, that, like, solidified and that, like, made him comfortable. Comfortable is not the right word. Made him content with his career. Like, after that Alex Pereira win, I don't think Izzy, like, gives a fuck. Like, that was his, like, fucking Super Bowl for him. When he beat Alex Pereira, and in my mind, I think he thinks, like, my career's good. Whatever happens, my career's good. Like, subconsciously, maybe he, like, is thinking, like, these fights don't matter. I'm just better than these guys because I knocked out, the guy that was, giving me fucking terrors. So I think after Izzy beat Alex Pereira, which obviously he's on a 4-fight losing streak, so this is probably true, but I just think he thought, like, in his mind, like, okay, that was what I needed. Like, that is what I was, like, yearning for. Like, fighting doesn't get me that excited anymore because I've reached the fucking high for my career, like, beating the guy that has always beat me. So I think after that Alex Pereira win, Izzy just hasn't been, like, full in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally full in the game, especially with that demoralizing loss to Sean Strickland. Like, I think that really hurt his ego after like being on a high. I think that really hurt his ego. And then the Drickus fight, he didn't look good in. The Nasruddin fight, he didn't look good in. And this fight, he didn't really look good in either. This had been his best performance since that Alex Pereira win, in my opinion. I think he looked the best tonight, chewing up Pyfer's legs, standing in front of him, trading, not just sitting on the outside. Like, Volk, take some notes about your boy. Volk, please go out there and fucking just stand toe-to-toe with Movsar Evloev. Just get in his face. You don't need to sit on the outside against Movsar. Now, with Gene Silva, you might want to just sit on the outside, but fuck it. Make an entertaining fight, Volk. Fucking take after Izzy. But, no, for real. Izzy, I think that Alex Pereira win, like, that's my theory. That just got him, like, that's the highest moment he'll ever feel in the sport. So I think after that, like, his mentality changed. Like, everything changed mentally for him. And he doesn't, not care is not the right word, but he doesn't feel, like, fulfilled with fighting anymore. So I think he should fight one more fight and then probably retire. He said he's going to keep going again and again and again, like he did after the Alex Pereira win when he said that in the post-fight interview. Bro, I'd honestly get one more fight. Like, maybe a UFC goes back to New Zealand. Maybe he can fight on, like, a co-main event in Australia. But one more against a can and then just sayonara, bro. You've made enough money. Your YouTube channel pops off. I want to see Izzy probably just fight one more and then retire. And give him a can, bro. Give him, who's in the middleweight division? Give him, like, fucking, bro, him versus Roman Dolidze. Tell me that's not a perfect matchup. He could sting Roman Dolidze on the feet. Now, Roman probably could get takedowns on him, which is a little concerning, but, bro, him versus Roman Dolidze. Co-main event, UFC pay-per-view in Australia. Book that shit, because that's winnable for Izzy. Goes out on a win. Or if he loses to Dolidze, then we know it's just like, all right, you got to be just stop, bro. So I think he should go out there, fight Roman Dolidze. And yeah, one more. I don't think he should keep going. He doesn't have it anymore, obviously. And I don't know. I would think in his mind he doesn't have it anymore, but I guess he doesn't. I don't fucking know what he's thinking. But I just wanted to show this video, bro. This is actually fucking... Who posted this, bro? Like, come on, man. Look at this fucking dude's legs when he was getting pounded out. Nah. What is this, bro? Yo, this is funny as fucking shit. This is actually funny as fuck. I hope I don't get like copyright strike for this, so I'm gonna pause it. But bro's legs were just fucking flailing in the air. It's not funny because it's sad because the downfall is insane. But I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer, fun fight. Didn't really learn anything from Pyfer, in my opinion. I don't think he's that top level. And this fight showed more that Izzy's just too far gone. So let me know what you guys think of the fight in the comments. I did predict it somewhat right, so I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.